Okay, y'all, I just made peanut brittle, and I am fixing to show you how to make it, and it is so good and crunchy. So stick with me, and let's make some peanut brittle. Hey, y'all, we're gonna make peanut brittle. Don't you just love peanut brittle? Here's what you need. I'm gonna just tell y'all what all you need, and then we'll make it. You need some raw peanuts. Now, I hear y'all now. You're gonna say, can you use parched peanuts? Can you use this? Can you use that? I don't know. I've never used it, but you're supposed to have raw peanuts. In other words, they're just dug. We buy ours at the co-op here. Alabama's a big peanut state, so we have them at the co-op all the time. This is what they look like. You don't take that little hully looking thing off of it. We need 2½ cups of this. Let me see how many that is. Let me see if I can see. The thing is on the inside. That's 3 cups right there. So I need to take a little bit out of there. Okay, there. Let's see what that says. Need 2½ cups. And that's it right there. Maybe a little bit more. That's the same amount I took out, isn't it? All right, so you need 2½ cups of peanuts. Let's set that right here. You need 1 cup of your corn syrup. Okay? Karo syrup or something like that. All right? And you need 2 cups of sugar. And yes, it's sugary, y'all. We making candy. So 1 cup of Karo syrup, 2 cups of sugar, 2½ cups of raw peanuts, and 1/2 cup of water. So I'm just going to put everything in here right now. Here's our sugar. This is what you do. You put your sugar in there. You put your water in there, 1/2 cup of water. And you put your syrup in there. And you're going to ask me, can you make it with a different kind of syrup? I can hear y'all now asking me all this stuff. And the answer is, I don't know. I've never tried it. I just go right by the recipe when I'm making it. It's in your first cookbook. It's on page 127 in case you want to get your cookbook out and make it with me while we're doing. Or get your ingredients tomorrow. Now we're going to turn it on high and get it hot and bubbly. I've got me a bowl of water out here for a reason, y'all. I've got it out here for a reason. Now this is the last ingredient. We don't put this into the very last right here. This is your baking soda, and I've got 2 teaspoons of baking soda in here. Now let me tell you, when you're making this candy, you need to have this already measured out, because when it gets to that stage, and you've got to work fast. This is not something that you want to do while your children are up, running around, and awake. Just wait till they go to bed and make it, because it's dangerous. It's real hot. And so that's the reason I'm telling you what I'm telling you. So we're just going to stir this around a minute until it starts to boil. When it comes to a boil, we're going to put the peanuts in it when it comes to a good boil. And I'll show you every step, and it's so good. One of the main things to remember, well, 2 main things. Number 1, don't have any children around you when you're doing it. Number 2, grease your pan really good, because where you don't grease it, that candy's going to stick to it. And you'll be like Hannah a few years ago when she was trying to clean off my counter over here. The best thing to use is a cookie sheet with sides, and I do not have one. So if you don't have a cookie sheet with sides, you're going to have to get something that's got sides on it. Because if that candy rolls off of that pan and gets on your counter, you're talking big time work. You really are. There we go. All right. It's not getting hot yet, but it will. Let's go ahead and read our directions so that we'll have that part done in case you're wondering you don't have a book. I hate you hadn't got a book, but whatever. All right, here are the directions. In a boiler, and I'm doing mine in a black skillet, but it's a thick one. You got to have something a little bit deeper, okay, because it's going to bubble up. In a boiler or large saucepan, bring the sugar, the syrup, and the 1/2 cup of water to a rolling boil. Add peanuts and bring to a hard boil. Stir constantly until the syrup becomes hard and brittle. When a little becomes hard and brittle, okay, in a little bit of water from the tap water over there, it should turn hard. Take the syrup out of the water and test it to make sure it is crunchy. If it's not crunchy, continue boiling. When ready, quickly stir in the baking soda and immediately pour it into a large and completely buttered cookie sheet that has sides. Make sure that the sides are buttered too. Let it cool completely and break into pieces. I mean, it's getting hot. When we put the baking soda in, it'll just bubble up, foam up. Here's our little bowl of water. This is tap water. We're going to put some in there and check it from time to time. I'm going to put one more little bit of peanuts in mine, I think. I'm going to put one more handful. I love peanuts in mine. All right, it's beginning to boil. Y'all see that? All right, now we're going to pour in our peanuts. And you'll hear sometimes a popping sound. It's really easy to make, and I know that y'all have probably bought this at bazaars and stuff like that. They'll sell it. So if you want to make you some Christmas money, buy your ingredients and make you a bunch of peanut brittle, put it in little sacks and sell it. You know, to make money, you gotta work, y'all. I mean, that's just the way it is, isn't it? All right, we're gonna bring this to a hard boil. And we're gonna let it cook a minute. My mom always said, let it cook till you hear it popping. Which, you know. Stirring constantly until it's bring to a hard boil. Stir constantly until the syrup becomes hard and brittle. In other words, I got it on high. All right, let's test a little of it. It's not done yet. This is a dangerous thing, though, and that's why we can't have them. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. We can't have children in here, for sure. This will burn your skin up. You put your finger down in there, see, and test it. It fell apart. It is not ready yet. Just put it in regular tap water, not cold water or hot water, just tap water. And I don't know about a candy thermometer. I don't think you better use one. This is the best method right here. If it gets brittle in there, then that means it's ready to pour this in. I've never made this with my children when they were awake. I always made sure they were asleep before I even started it. Don't answer your phone, don't play with your phone or anything when you're doing this. All right, let me test it again. It's getting there. It's not brittle, it's not doing yet, but it's close. You're supposed to push it up kind of with your finger a little bit and see if it turns brittle. See, it's beginning to turn that way. Okay, I'm going to test it again because it was almost there. It's not hard yet. It's getting there though, see that? It's good. It's not hard yet. See, it's still sticky. It's gotta be real hard, y'all. Because if you don't cook it long enough, it won't be candy. I don't know what it'll be, but it won't be candy. How many of y'all out there have made the peanut brittle? In the book, it tells you, it even shows you, I even put the pictures of like the stages on it so you would know. I'm going to try to turn y'all around to my counter and show you how I'm going to. I wish I had one big pan. Hannah's got some over there, but I didn't borrow them from her. Okay, it's almost there. See there what it's doing? But it's not brittle yet. It's almost there though. It should be able to break like a piece of glass. And you can tell how thick it's getting. Look. take that out. I'm fixing to put in my last little thing of it right here. It looks thick. Y'all see how it's looking? It's still sticky. It's not crunchy yet. It should break when it's not. It's not there yet. Okay, here we go. I bet this is going to be it. Let me see. About there. See how it's turning into... You got to stir it constantly, y'all. Yeah, this is ready. Right here, this is crunchy right here. See that? You hear it? It's ready. All right, pour in this. And stir it real fast in there. Stir it up in there. And we're going to pour it in our pans, which is right there. Pour a little in that one. A little in this one. And spread it out fast because it dries fast, cools fast. Spread it out all on the edges like this. Oh, there's a leaf in it that I got out of a sink. Lord have mercy. Spread it out as thin as you can spread it. Really fast. Okay, we got to let that cool. And that's it. And this spoon right here and that pan right there, it's going to have to soak. And don't touch it. It's hot. And that's how you make peanut brittle. And it's going to take probably maybe 30 minutes to cool. Look, here's a piece that just came off of it. See how it's like string. All right, there it is. And I've been tasting it so long that I've got some in that tooth. I'm going to have to let it soak out, I guess. Anyway, these raw peanuts are really good. You can parch these, and so, you know, like this, you can just put them in a pan and parch them. Don't put salt or anything. Just do parched peanuts. Plain parched peanuts. They're so good. You probably could get them at your co-op if you live in the South. Because we grow peanuts big time. Peanuts, cotton, and soybeans. And corn. That's what we grow. All right, y'all. That's how you make it. It's not hard. It's just don't have the children in there. Turn your phone off and don't answer it if it rings. Just turn it off so you won't even be distracted. Make sure that pan is greased good with butter, because if you don't, it's going to stick wherever you hadn't got it done. Let it cool completely, and then you just do like that with a knife or your hand or whatever, break it into pieces, and that's it. And it's really good. So y'all make you some peanut brittle for Christmas, and maybe give some away and stuff like that. This thing right here, I guess it'd make 2 or 3 makings, you know, because I put a lot in that. I like a lot of peanuts in it. All right, love y'all. Remember what page it's on. For those of you who don't have this book, I did 3 cookbooks, and every single recipe in it is absolutely wonderful. And it tells you the instructions. It gives you a picture of every single recipe. They're great. They are absolutely great. I've done 3. It's going to be good, y'all. Linger around the table, y'all. And live each little moment, y'all. And then I just got my coffee table book done. And it's here. It's ready for you to order. You can get it right now. You order it today, tonight, and you'll be getting it like in just a few days. Because they're already made. They're ready and they're beautiful. You go to Brenda Gant, G-A-N-T-T, book.com. BrendaGantBook.com. Or you can call 833-839-6871 and get you a good cookbook. It's got great recipes in it. Oh my gosh. You don't ever need another one. Just get these 3 and you got a set. I mean, I hadn't got every recipe in it that I know, but I got some good ones. Some real good ones. All right. Love y'all. Take care. And maybe I can show you this in another video. In other words, I can't stay on here 30 minutes and show you. But maybe so. Bye.